This is a large 3-topping pizza from Domino's. You can carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a 3-topping handmade pan pizza from Domino's, and now you can also carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a logo from Domino's, and this is the end of the commercial from Domino's.
And listen to the roar around the stadium as they get ready to start the match. Uruguay in their traditional kit of light blue shirts and black shorts get the game underway. Well, this will be a real test for the hosts. The Black Maidens, as they're known, are ranked 5 in the world in FIFA Under-17 World Cup history. Well broken up. Good defending by Pizarro. Safely out for a goal kick. This will be taken by Jennifer Sosa. Well won back. Good work from Nursi. Well, there's an early opportunity here. There's a bit of room in the penalty area. Some tremendous defending in there. Really good work. Brilliantly done. Scooped forward by Gomez. She's really important for this Uruguayan team. It's quite a collision. Well, the referee I don't think was going to give that, and then all of a sudden decided to. Most important, though, that treatment is given. You can see the rubber crumb there on the... Oh, goodness, that's a firm challenge on Passos. Excuse me, it's Pizarro that's caught that one. By the way, it will be a free kick. Well defended at the edge of their area by the Ghanaians. Now it's neatly done. Very tidy from Opong, and well won back. Oh, you could see the intention there from Pizarro, hoping perhaps to be able to set Passos away. There's a real athleticism about this Ghana team. Well spread, cleverly done by Bougre, and that will be a throw. Won by Mavis Owusu. Plenty of distance on the throw, and there was just a touch there from Mumuni. It's safely in the hands of Jennifer Sosa. Oh, that's really neatly done by Aquino. Be an Uruguay throw. Esperanza Pizarro will take it. That's a good little dart round behind the full-back, but unfortunately the throw didn't have enough power on it. Cleverly done by Owusu. And now Mumuni gets involved. It goes back into midfield and is gathered once more by Abdoulaye. Good possession, this from Ghana. Oh, it's a really dangerous ball into the box, and somehow Uruguay survive. It's a really good opportunity. Grace Anima arriving at the far post. Just couldn't get it on goal. Otherwise, that would have been 1-0, and that's a real warning there to the Uruguay defence. Good skill again by Aquino, and she's won a throw. Well, we've had nearly 6 minutes, and again, the tempo is terrific. Hoisted forward. Calmly done to bring in Opong. Norsi. Just a stumble, nothing wrong with that. Patsos on the burst. She needs a bit of help now. Good tackling back. Good defensive work from Sekere. Plenty of room in the midfield. It's a clever ball to try and bring in Anima. Anima with the delivery, who's arriving? Important defensive intervention from Ramondegui. Excuse me, it was Oliveira. Fusena Mumuni, these days with Lepo Stars, but previously she was with the Right to Dream Academy in Accra that produces so many good young women footballers. Mumuni with the corner kick. Uruguay do enough, not fully away yet. Opong. She's stopped by Cecilia Gomez getting back defending. Here's Gomez again, wisely just lets that run out. Well, here's Jennifer Sosa, plays in the USA for New York City FC. She's the youngest in the squad. She will be just 15 on Saturday the 17th. She's about as young as you can be in this tournament. It's a dangerous delivery. Really well played by Abdoulaye. But Uruguay break it up. Through all the way to the goalkeeper. Wadu it goes. Not gathered well by Norsi. Oh, just needed a more convincing finish. Belen Aquino on the end of it. That's a lovely touch. Delightful from Opong. Mumuni. Anima just couldn't quite gain possession in the way that she wanted to. Well, there is the coach of Uruguay, Ariel Longo. Been in charge since 2016. 10 minutes played and goalless so far, but there was a very good opportunity for Anima early on. Here's Opong. Well, if there was a foul, advantage was played. That's calmly done by the Uruguayans. And they'll get a free kick. Aquino brought down. Up went Tveneboa. Now it's cleared. Oh, there was just an opportunity there for Gomez to gather. Couldn't quite get to it. That's a splendid tackle from Larrea. Grace Boadou gathers of Halifax ladies. Not 17 till January. Anima hoping to get onto, well, it's dropped for her. Bougre. It's a very ambitious attempt at goal from Azuma Bougre. Plays for Police Ladies. She's not 16 till next month. Well, there's one for Pazos to chase. And just for a moment, thought that was going to go back to the goalkeeper. Instead, it goes out for a throw. Plenty of power on that header. Gathered by Jacqueline Owusu. Two Owusus on the pitch, Mavis and Jacqueline. It's a frequently found name in Ghana. Abdullahi instantly closed down there. That's well gathered. Nice little flick from Anima. Again, well defended. Sasha Larrea getting through a lot of work. She's attached to Peñarol. Won their championship against Nacional on Sunday. Too much pushing, too much backing in there. Free kick given Larrea's way. Chasing this is Gomez. But she knows it's gone out for a goal kick. Well, of the 31 nations that have got a FIFA Under-17 ranking from there, we'll see what happens here. Aquino's waiting in the middle. Good closing down. Nina Norsi not finding things easy. And across to tidy up is Justice Tweneboa. Well, the referee took a good look at that and decided that that was a push by Nina Norsi. Place for valued girls. Belen Aquino can pick herself up. There's the shove. Well, it's a long way out if you're going to have a go at goal. What can Uruguay come up with here? Belen Aquino getting in the defensive wall and trying to cause some problems. And that is horribly wasteful. Carol Bermudez, who plays for Liverpool. That's Liverpool of Uruguay rather than any other version. Calmly done. It's a good turn from Opong. Has already shown a good touch on a few occasions. It's going to be a throw to the hosts, to the home team. Great determination there from Pizarro. Well, we have had one very clear goal-scoring opportunity so far. Grace Animar arriving at the far post, but unable to get her shot on target. Lovely control. Oh, that's really sweetly done by Gomez. Great determination there. Well, Pizarro was not going to be easily knocked off the ball. Bermudez will take this free kick. Uruguay with plenty forward. I think the delivery didn't go quite as far as Bermudez might have hoped. Here she is again. Good little touch, neat, again from Norshi. Oh, powerful running. And there's the opening goal. Well, it's all made by the work of Mukarama Abdullahi. And Ghana can celebrate the opening goal in their fixture against Uruguay. A lovely turn, lovely finish from Mumuni for 1-0. Well, I said that these were difficult opponents for Uruguay. They find themselves trailing, and now what they must do is have belief that they can get themselves back into this game. That's a good save. It was really important that Abdullahi didn't add another. There's confirmation of Mumuni as the goal scorer and Ghana as the team in the lead with 20 minutes played. And we're now on nearly 22 minutes. Well, that was an important save from Sosa, because 2-0 at this point would have been demoralising for Uruguay. They are up against what looks like a very strong Ghanaian team. They're not complete novices at this level, Uruguay. They took part in Azerbaijan in the women's under-17 Women's World Cup of 2012 in Azerbaijan. Here's Elizabeth Opong of Samaraya ladies. Nice first touch from Mumuni, the goal scorer. They just gave her a little bit too much room in the penalty area. Sekera sends it wide, a little bit too much on it. Well, that's a poor clearance. It's followed by a pretty poor shot too from Fusena Mumuni. Here's Tveneboa. Interesting tactic employed by the Ghanaian defence there, where they start in a straight line and then as the ball is played, then Tveneboa dropped back to almost act as a sweeper in front of her goalkeeper. Hoisted by Jacqueline Owusu. Worked out towards Anima. Here's a Pong. It's a good turn. Cleverly done from Mumuni. Well, it would have made a wonderful goal if Abdullahi could have kept that down. But lovely build-up play here from the Ghanaians. Here's Anima. And there's a second for Ghana, and this time the scorer is Mukarama Abdullahi. Well, she runs back with the goal, with the ball in her hand, but this is all about the quality of the cross from Anima. Goalkeeper was tempted out, and bravely Abdullahi heads the ball into the net. 12 goals in 4 matches in qualifying, and now 1 at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup as well. Well, you just get the feeling that Ghana are finding their rhythm now. And I think the Uruguayan coaching staff will be fearful that this could end up with quite a few goals conceded. Well, that needed to be taken in the stride by Pizarro. It's a strong old challenge. Wondered if the referee might go for her notebook, but and there it is, the first yellow card of the game, and it goes to Sekiere. That's a strong old challenge, and late as well. Referee gave herself time. I've noticed she does that, doesn't rush into things. Lucila Benegas took charge of the final in Costa Rica in 2014. Three in the wall for Ghana. Well, when they had a free kick from this far out previously, they went for goal. Carol Bermudez. What can she do this time? Well, she's getting closer, but nothing there to trouble Grace Boadu in the Ghana goal. Firm header by Opong, and Ghana finding their play as well. Here's Opong again. Feneboa. Well, there's going to be a substitution for Uruguay. Well, Patos comes off. She's been having a tough time of it. And Maytel Costa replaces her. Well, Sociedad Pasos, playing at right back, found herself up against the combined talents of Elizabeth Opong and Grace Anima, and she's certainly finding it difficult. Well, now the Colon defender Costa is on in her place. I think they're actually going to change it round a bit with, and we'll come back to that and see what Uruguay can do here. Oliveira gets involved. Well, that's dropped for Pizarro. Being tracked all the way back by Bugre. And the goal kick is the upshot. Evans Adote urging his players on. He wants more. Half an hour played. His Ghanaian team lead by 2-0. Here's Elizabeth Opong. Good control from Pizarro. Bugre. Well, it's certainly reached Owusu. Good defending from Juliana Vieira. Well, there's no offside. Well, the flag is now up as soon as the play became active, and this is one of the weaknesses in the law, is that the flag doesn't go up straight away and you can get these collisions. Jennifer Sosa has caught one in the head at the end of all this. Well, let's have another look at it. Well, it is offside, but it's not until then that the flag goes up, and by then the momentum of Mumuni takes her into the goalkeeper, Sosa. Well, let's hope that Jennifer Sosa is okay. Well, they're calling for a stretcher for her. You know, I attach no blame in this to the officials, but I would say that it is a slight anomaly in the laws of the game that allows these collisions to take place, when if the flag was raised earlier, if the laws of the game allowed for the flag to be raised earlier, that collision could have been prevented. I'm sure Jennifer Sosa would agree. Well, they are taking their time with Sosa, and quite right too. She's got a nasty knock and she seems really quite groggy from it. Meanwhile, Adote urges his players to ever greater efforts. Ghana's qualifying campaign was absolutely splendid. They began with a 5-1 win over Gambia. 4 goals from Mukarama Abdullahi in that, and the 2-0 victory over Gambia in Cape Coast. In the second round they came up against Djibouti, and that ended up 19-0 on aggregate. So they know how to score a goal or two, and they've already scored 2 here against Uruguay. And Uruguay are going to have to make their second substitution of the match. And we've still got 10 minutes of the first half to play. Well, that's enough warming up. It's time for the substitute goalkeeper to come on. Augustina Caraballo comes on, and as she does so, we send our best wishes to Jennifer Sosa, who took quite a whack in that incident a couple of minutes ago. Referee doesn't want to see any messing about. Sekere can now get on and take the throw. Well, the throw isn't being taken because Fusena Mumuni is down injured. And Mumuni, well, I think she's picked up a groin injury, and if that's the case, it'll need more than a little bit of ice. I saw her signalling there as the medical team came on to suggest that she felt she wouldn't be able to continue. The scorer of the first goal on 20 minutes. She was in the squad in Costa Rica in 2014. That's how the injury happened to Sosa, and she really catches one there from Mumuni. And interestingly, Mumuni now has to go off herself, and you do wonder whether she's picked up that injury in that same incident. Well, she signalled that she thought she'd have to go off. She leaves on a stretcher. It remains to be seen whether she will be replaced, but I have to say I'd be surprised if she's able to continue. If that's a groin strain, it'll need treatment and rest. Pokua comes on, and off goes Mumuni. Pokua of Faith Ladies. Well, it's a shame that Mamuni's had to go off. She's a great smiler. She was at Jordan 2 years ago, in the squad in Costa Rica 4 years ago. But on comes Pokua to replace her. Goalkeeper being very careful not to get in the way of that and to concede an unnecessary corner. Well, there's 39 heading for 40 minutes on the clock, but there's going to be a decent number on the fourth official's board. We have had some stoppages. Opong, and a first touch for Pokua. Well brought down by Jacqueline Owusu. Here's Pokua. Untidy touch gives possession away. Good storming run from the substitute Costa. And that's a really good tackle from Pizarro. Here's Pizarro again. Forward by Bermudez. That's calmly dealt with. No panic there from Justice Tweneboa. Well, it's dropped for Aquino. Still Aquino. Oh, she just couldn't get the connection she wanted, and look at the frustration. Ball just bounces away from Pokua. Home fans not happy with that decision. One or two of the Uruguay players as well. Opong with the throw. Wouldn't they love to get a goal back before half-time? Pokua. Anima can't get to that. Just a little bit too much on it, but a bright idea from the substitute. He's already had plenty of touches since coming on. Tweneboa is there again. Jacqueline Owusu loves to break up play. Owusu and Bougre are the defensive midfielders in front of that back line. And La Celeste have a couple of minutes plus whatever is on the board to get themselves a goal to give them some encouragement ahead of the second half here at the Estadio Charrua in Montevideo. That's nice control from Pizarro. That's a well-weighted pass from Pokua. Wonderful tackle. Frustrating for Belen Aquino that they couldn't get the ball to her better, but the tackle from Oliveira was just delightful. Well, the midfielders for Uruguay found it really difficult to get any passing rhythm going. Let's see what Pizarro can do here. She won't find Aquino like that. 5 minutes have been added. I said there'd be a hearty number on the fourth officials board. It's well taken by Pizarro. And she's found Aquino. And in the end, it squirts safely through. Lareo with the ball forward. Neither one thing nor the other, really. Enough Uruguayans there in the way to stop the run of Abdoulaye. And that should be a keeper's ball. Well, when you see the sheer athleticism of the Black Maidens, you can understand how they have scored so many goals in qualifying. They also defeated Uruguay 5-0 in the group stage of the 2012 Under-17 World Cup in Azerbaijan. That was Uruguay's only other appearance at the finals of this competition. It's also Ghana's biggest win in their competition history. Ghana came third in Azerbaijan in 2012, also quarter-finalists in each of the two editions since. We've had two of the additional three. Uruguay beat Brazil during qualifying. Not that they had to qualify, but you know what I mean, in the South American Championships at under-17 women's level. Here's Anima. Anima and Opong are a real threat down this wing. Here comes Opong. Well defended. Anima will let that go out for a throw. And a goal kick it is. Well, Ghana have been at every edition of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, starting back in 2008 in New Zealand. They've also been at 3 Women's World Cups, but never come out of the group stage. You could see what Owusu was thinking there, didn't quite come off. Mavis Owusu, that is. Pokua ran into trouble. Anima can't get there. Here's Bougre. Jacqueline Owusu dispossessed, and Ghana waste no time in winning it back. Well, Ghana did score a remarkable number of goals in qualifying. They were always going to cause problems for the Uruguay defence, and as we move into the last few seconds of the additional 5 minutes, as the referee blows her whistle to bring the first half to a close, it is Ghana who lead the hosts. A goal from Mumuni on 20 minutes. Abdoulaye added another 5 minutes later. And Uruguay have a mountain to climb in the second half. They trail at the Estadio Charrúa at half-time in Group A. It's Uruguay 0, Ghana 2.